Hi everyone, welcome to today's story. Today we are going to find out about the story The Doorbell Rang by Hutchins. The doorbell rang. Ma has made a dozen delicious cookies. It should be plenty for 2 children. But the doorbell rings and rings and rings and rings. Do you know how many cookies is a dozen? The Doorbell Rang by Hutchins. Green Willow Books, New York. Before we begin reading the story, I'd like to highlight that in this book, all the artwork, the drawings, were done in ink and watercolor. You can also see at top left that there's this phrase about the typeface. Now I really wish to share about this book because it's really meaningful for a generation. This book was published in 1986. At that time, books were mostly written and drawn by hand. That's why in ink and watercolor, not digital art or AI. So as the words, most of them were typed or handwritten, typed using what we call a typewriter. Such books are really rare nowadays because it's a different world and generation now. But you realize that the stories are very much relevant still. Such as this one here. What mathematics concepts do you think we are going to explore in this story? Let's find out. I've made some cookies for tea, said Ma. Good, said Victoria and Sam. We're starving. Share them between yourselves, said Ma. I made plenty. How many cookies did Ma make? That's 6 each, said Sam and Victoria. They look as good as Grandma's, said Victoria. They smell as good as Grandma's, said Sam. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma as the doorbell rang. It was Tom and Hannah from next door. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. That's 3 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma's, said Tom. And look as good, said Hannah. How many children are sharing the cookies now? No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma as the doorbell rang. It was Peter and his little brother. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. That's 2 each, said Victoria and Sam. They look as good as your grandma's, said Peter, and smell as good. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma as the doorbell rang. Now, how many children are we looking at seated at the table now? How many cookies is each child going to get? It was Joy and Simon with their 4 cousins. "Come in," said Ma. "You can share the cookies." "That's one each," said Sam and Victoria. "They smell as good as your grandma's," said Joy. "And look as good," said Simon. "No one makes cookies like Grandma," said Ma as the doorbell rang. "Wow, the table sure looks crowded by now. How many children are sharing cookies now?" "How many cookies is each child going to eat?" Oh, the doorbell is ringing again. "Who's there?" The doorbell rang and rang. Oh, are there going to be more children sharing cookies? "Oh dear," said Ma, as the children stared at the cookies on their plates. "Perhaps you'd better eat them before we open the door." "We'll wait," said Sam. It was Grandma with an enormous tray of cookies. "How nice to have so many friends to share them with," said Grandma. "It's a good thing I made a lot." "And no one made cookies like Grandma," said Ma as the doorbell rang. Well, that's it. The end of the story, The Doorbell Rang. I hope you have enjoyed listening to this story. Now, what do you think this mathematics story, what concept are we exploring here? That will be sharing. Equal sharing. You see, realize that every time they're sharing out the cookies, each child will get a fair share, equal number of cookies each. And this concept is what we call division. Do you think you can write out division equations for each time the doorbell rang? Try that out. See you next time.